Hey everyone, next Monday, May 19th, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have another Secret Lair coming out, and it is the Festival in a Box Las Vegas 2025. So, all of the Festival in the boxes recently come with a Mystery Booster 2 box, and then they include a Secret Lair and then a couple of extra promo cards. And I'm going to talk about how much this is, what's the value of all of the products inside the festival in the box, and whether or not this is going to be worth it as a product. So let's take a look. The retail price of the last festival in the box, Chicago 2025, was $200. So assuming they are not increasing the price here, this is probably going to go for $200, but you never know. Wizards likes to up the price at all possible opportunities, but I'm hoping that it will stay at $200. And if it is $200, then this is going to be a really good value because we'll first take a look at the Mystery Booster 2 price. So Mystery Booster 2 display, this is what's going to come in there. It is sitting at $250 with $10 shipping, so $260, and you can see there are not too many boxes here, so actually it goes up to $270 pretty quickly. But beware, as you can see in the price chart, it was sitting at $275 just a couple of days ago, actually, a couple of weeks ago on April 29th, May 4th. So it started dropping after May the 4th, be with you. And that was about 11 days ago, so $275. And if you zoom out even more, it was rising to almost $300 2 months ago around March 14th. And the reason why it drops is because, well, there's going to be more supply in the market. I don't remember the date of the Chicago MagicCon, but it probably coincides around the date of the Festival in a Box Chicago. And as you can see, if we go back even further, about 4 months ago, January 13th, this was getting really close to $400. Then we had MagicCon Chicago, price crashes. It kind of comes back up a little bit, still falls and is falling. Recently, there was a little bit of a rise, but yet again, we are about to have the MagicCon Las Vegas and Festival in a Box Las Vegas. So I do expect this price to come down close to the $200 mark. But even if this gets to $200, Festival in a Box itself hopefully is $200, which the mystery booster box alone is worth the value. So let's see what else is in the festival in a box. So they also have this really nice secret lair called Slay the Day, featuring art by Craig Drake, and it has 4 legendary creatures. These are widely played in a lot of commander decks, either as the commander or within a lot of commander decks. They're really popular cards. Marwyn the Nurturer, so this is that elf that's basically played in all of the elf decks. It's about $3 or so. Not super expensive, but it is a staple in the elf decks, and it's very powerful. Lisa, Shroud of Dusk, this is like a 50-cent card. I like the card as a commander. It's pretty fun, but nothing special there. But the art, all of the art is nice. Oloro, Ageless Aesthetic. All right, so this card is pretty good in terms of price. So I don't think there are too many reprints of this. And moderately played is going for about $20. A near mint one is about $25 for this. And art is subjective, but I personally prefer this newer art and border treatment than the original Oloro, although they're both pretty decent. Let's see how many printings of this. There's like a Drudge promo that's like in the $50 range. The list reprints looks like to be in the $30 range of this. Lightly played $20, $25, $26. And then the original version sitting at around $25. So that one card in and of itself is about $25. And then when you have Sithis, Harvest's Hand, also a very nice card. And this is about like a $2 card for Modern Horizons 2. Still a very good card in a lot of EDH commander decks. So this Secret Lair, I would say, probably about $30 in value, which is pretty nice. And then you also get these promos. Now, Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, this is in their new retro frame Planeswalker framing. And I think they did this for Liliana of the Veil in Innistrad Remastered. Subjective, whether you like this or not, I'm not really sure. Let me know what you think about this type of Planeswalker framing. It is unique, but it just looks weird to me. But anyway, this card, Ugin the Spirit Dragon, here it is. It's about a $15 card. So this is the cheapest version from Fate Reforged. And it's going for, let's see, the moderately played is around $13. And let's see, lightly played is about $15-ish. So $14, $15, not bad. Another card that's pretty good and adds to the value, about $14, let's say. And Sliver Hive. So Sliver Hive is going for lightly played $14.50, another $15 card. This card has only like one print, right? There was like a Secret Lair drop. I don't know how you got this one, but this one's like $160, which is ridiculous. And then the only other version is the Magic 2025. Sorry, not 2025, 2015 version, which is going for about 15. And let me see how much the foil one is going for. So damage foil is $26, moderately played $27. So the foil version of this is like $30-ish or so. And of course, Festival in the Box, you're going to get foil versions of this. Not many printings of Sliver Hive. We can assign, somewhere between $15 and $20 value to this card. It's possible it could be even higher because the other Secret Lair is really high. I mean, it has the same art, just different border, and this is like the retro frame. So there are people out there who really like the retro frame borders because you literally have just this option. The original one right here. All of this is the same art, and then you have the extended art one from whatever Secret Lair this one was. Same art as well, and then you have the retro frame. I actually think the retro frame for this looks pretty nice. So it's possible. I mean, unlikely gonna hit this ridiculous price, but I think it should maintain pretty decent value around $20 or so. And then there's one of these promo test cards. I'm not really sure what to make of these cards or if there's any real value in them. So we're just gonna say zero value. It's just for fun. But with Ugin at about $13, $14, Sliver Hive maybe $20-ish, and you have this Secret Lair about $30. So about $60 worth of promos and Secret Lair, plus a $200 mystery booster box. You're looking at around $260 and a $200 festival in a box, which is pretty good value. And there's always the potential that the Mystery Booster 2 box does not drop that low, does not go to 200 or below. And over time, it's also possible that it could rise once again, like a phoenix. But don't forget, they are having MagicCon Atlanta coming up, I think sometime this year. And unless they make a Mystery Booster 3 box, they're going to be reprinting Mystery Booster 2 yet again. So I'm going to, I think that Festival in the Box, definitely worth it to get these cards. These are nice cards. You're going to get more value from buying the Festival in the Box. At the $200 price, the value is going to be worth more than $200 with the potential of rising a little bit over time. So it's not that bad. I think people really love to draft Mystery Booster 2, so definitely pick some up, play Mystery Booster 2. This is really the only way. I mean, if you're going to play and draft Mystery Booster 2, you might as well buy the Festival in the Box, because otherwise you're going to pay $250 plus or even $200 for just a Mystery Booster box, when you can get Festival in the Box, pay $200, get the box, and a couple of extra promos that you can use or sell to recoup some of the value. All right, so I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple of these. Not gonna go too crazy because we have Final Fantasy coming right up in just a couple of weeks, and the other Final Fantasy cards and everything like that. So we need to we can't just give all our money to Wizards if you even have any left. But let me know what you think about Festival in the Box. Are you going to get any? Do you like Mystery Booster? Have you drafted it, or do you just crack the Mystery Booster packs?